and start thinking about the design of our campus. Let's just start here with Surface Painter. We've got an entrance here. But I don't want to connect to the road here because this is a 4-lane road. So I do want to keep the pedestrians off of this side. We can connect over here. So I think here, let's just bring in a fence and some landscaping, and let's just start there and see what develops. Hope everyone is doing well on this Sunday morning. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's pick a tree here. I'm thinking we could do the junipers. That would actually look nice and landscaped. There's also, I do like these though. Let's do these. Just along here like this. It's a very pretty tree. Lovely. Okay, and then on this side, this is not a super busy road, so I'm almost inclined to go ahead and let this, I wonder what this would look like, just let this become part of the campus here. I would do like that. Okay, that's nice there. That works out really well. The thing we should do is we do need to pick a tree too for the area, so we have to think about that as well. Okay, and then on this side too, additionally, have to connect all of this up to the pedestrian road here. Let's just do a little extra tree here on the edge. Okay, great. And can we move this bus stop more to the middle? No, it wants to either be there or there. Okay, we'll let it stay there. That's fine. We might move the bus anyways. I mean, it'll probably come through this area, but we'll also probably have a line that comes back as well. That's too funny, Shannon. Yeah, with the delay, that's too funny. Yep. We do think alike. Okay, so I think what would be really great here is to go ahead and pull over our university. That way we could pop in some extra buildings around here. I think that would be really nice. And then of course we do need to think about additional parking as well, for sure, for the campus. So let's grab, why are you unhappy? Let's grab our campus area. Where else did we pull that through? Well, we know our campus is over here. Okay, so let's grab our university. Perfect. And we are gonna grab this. Let's just come down the river. Oh my goodness, I'm making such a mess here. We'll clean this all up, but let's bring this here. And then we can move all of this back. Perfect. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Cool. Hello, Blue. Welcome on in. Okay, so now let's take a look at the university buildings. I think we did, is this the one we did? The trade school? I think so. Yeah, so we can fit in, oh, wrong type. Nope, must be this one. Wrong area type. Is this the one we did? Yeah, that's the one we did. Okay. I forgot. This is such a cute building. I've used that one before. Gymnasium. It's a bit big for the area, but that's okay. Let's see what other little buildings we have. University cafeteria could fit. Which would be nice to have potentially. So we could think about that. Oh, definitely the math club. This would be very cute. Oh, that's right. It can't be placed on a pedestrian road. I remember that, but we can. Yeah, I remember that, but that's okay. Auditorium and the chess club. Math club and the chess club. That could be very cute. And let's put the cafeteria here. I'm not sure if we'll use everything, but let's just put these down for now. Okay, I think we can do something with this. I want to check out. Okay, so that's the back side of that building. So now the good news is with this one here, it does have like a door at the back, so that's good. I think what we'll do with this one then is move it here. Let's move it. And then I do want to allow a path in between, so we can actually back this up to there. Okay, and then let's grab our path here with trees. Let's go to the grid here, like so. Okay. Well, maybe we do the, ooh, that would be good actually. If we did, then that kind of blends in with that red. And let's grab this little tree that we were using along the fence there. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, I like watching YouTube on my TV as well. For many reasons, but yes, I find that very nice. Hello, Anna. Okay. Oh, excuse you. Hi. Hello. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Okay, actually, I think what I want to do with this, can we... I wonder if I can get away with an angled version. Oh, that would look really cool, actually. If we just move this over just slightly. Oh, Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, now we just need a little bit of surface painter here to help blend this in. Yeah, it's nice to have that on the corner like that. That feels good. Okay. Can I do... Yeah, I could do a little... trees there. Okay. That feels good to me. That feels good to me. And I wonder if I can... Ooh, I can put a larger tree here in the corner. Let's do that. Do like that. And then... some smaller trees there. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, and then... we are just going to make this look a lot cleaner. Can I move this over some? I can. Okay, there we go. All right, and then just do some little flowers out front here, like so. Then we have room for something over here, which is good. Okay, that's coming together nicely. And then what I think I want to do is use a little surface painter here as well. Like that. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Now here along this, I want to do the same thing as bring our fence in here. And then we'll do our little trees here as well. Okay, and then we have room for something here, which is nice. Some ideas for that. Okay. All right. What I would like to do is, yeah, that would be good actually. Okay, let's move this for the moment. You're also going to move this for the moment. I'm going to take this out. We are going to move this straight across. Yeah, that looks really nice there. Okay. And then kind of tuck this. There's that tree there. Oh yeah, we can make that work. If we kind of tuck this up into the plaza there, that's nice. Yeah, I do like that. And then let's go ahead. Honor that ramp there. And then what we can do is bring a path here. Okay, some opportunities there as well. All right. And I'm not sure if I want this, the cafeteria. Let's look, let's look. I'm curious to see. Maybe though. Do I like that? Do I like that? I definitely want the fence and trees lined there, so I would want to move this over. We could push this back a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Oh, yeah, I think the thing is, didn't they just recently allow, I feel like maybe I heard that somewhere else. I don't know if they recently allowed certain athletes to like take sponsorships so they could make money. But yeah, you do get a scholarship sometimes, but a lot of times if you're doing sports, you end up doing damage to your body, and then, you know, you don't make it to pros, and then you don't, you know, can have lasting harm from that. But yeah, that's a whole other topic. Okay, this is cute here. I want to, let's grab these tiles. But yeah, I do think they should be, if you're putting your body at risk like that, I think you should be compensated appropriately. And that goes into the whole conversation of college actually being affordable. Because it should be, and it's not. Okay, close enough. And then I wonder, oh, I can't do that there. We could come over this way though. actually look really nice. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Created a bit of a plaza area there. So let's grab these ones. So yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then we'll leave the rest of that open. Oh, we could put a little food truck here potentially. That might be good. Not one of Larry's. I think they're too big, but we could grab the one from here is nice and small. This one. We did that. Here we go, like that. That's nice. Let's see if we can find those. Where are those in here, or are they in the park? Might have something like that here. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, we'll leave it. We don't need to overdo it. Doesn't need to be overdone. I do think we can fit in. Oh, that one's in here. Yeah, this, our OG food truck can fit into here. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, it is a big thing. Exactly, exactly. No mercy, and I agree. No mercy. Yes. Yep. Yeah, non-Larry food truck. I know. I know. Oh, that's rough, Shannon. That is rough. That is rough. Okay, I think we're starting to see a campus form here. I feel like this is good. Okay, this is a spot where naturally we could fit in. Yeah, I almost think like a little, maybe we do a coffee shop here on the corner. The other thing we could do is, oh, this, you know what, actually we should put here, since this is the little sports club, we should, yep, and look at what popped up. The little, depending on where you live, the soccer or football. But this is nice to have in the the back of the club there. The sports club. Okay, let's grab our fence here, just to kind of show that that's part of the little club there. I think that's nice. Okay, and then let's grab our little tree like we did before. Like so, like so. Okay, this is coming together. And then maybe this is where we put let's see, we can do, so a couple things. We could do our little corner shop, which I do like, but we could also do like a cute little coffee shop. I think this might actually look really nice here. Can we make it work? Or maybe if we pull it back here. Oh yeah, that works. I wonder also, if I can this be unhappy if I put it this way? Because that way it's like part of the club then. You've got the little food trucks and then the little shop, but then on the roadside you can walk up and make a little order. Cleaned up there now. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh, surface painters sometimes. What is that truck doing? Oh, goodness. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Would that work? Wonder if we could maybe instead maybe we use the tiles here again and blend it in to this area. Yeah, I can't do it there, but that's okay. We've done it on this side there. So that looks nicer. So now I can clean this up. Okay, I can work with that. I'm being really nitpicky right now, which is not needed, but such as things. There we go. So this is nice. From the street side, you can walk up and place your order, but then the cafe is facing, so it's kind of part of the club. So that looks cool. I dig that. I dig that. Okay, I think we can do over here, we put a big tree in the corner, and I think we can do the same here. Maybe not that big. There we go. A nice tree in the corner. I think that looks nice. Hello, Sean. Welcome on in. Hello, David. We have another David. Welcome on in. Oh, we haven't called the campus is, I can't remember what we called our campus name. I think we just called it like Sidai River University or something like that is our original campus name. Nothing too fancy. I wonder if we should also, yeah, this would look nice if we went ahead and extended our tile to there. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I like that. I like that. Can we fit? Oh, we can. Let's see if we can get a smaller one again. There we go. Nice little tree there in the corner. Okay. And then what do we want to put here? Let's see. We have room for a 3x4. Doesn't mean we have to use a 3x4, but let's just take a look and see what is available to us. Okay, so we could put this outdoor cafe here, which would fit really nice, but let's look at what other options there are. Okay, let's also look at the 3x3s and see what is available as well. Okay, I do think we rock with that cafe then. Yeah, I think that's good. This will essentially be like, you know, it's okay. I don't mind that we have multiple cafes, the cafeteria, the coffee shop. I think that's really nice. You need to have multiple options. Let's go ahead. Bring this right up to the edge. That looks really nice. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Turned out really nice. Okay, we're making progress here at our university. All right, so then we need to think about what we want to put over here. This would be a 2x4 situation. see what is available here. I'm also kind of curious to see there is the gym. The comedy club. That could be a little interesting. I don't think that's like what I'm looking for here though. Oh, you know what we could put here is a Brooklyn and Queens building. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. Yeah, almost like this is a dorm housing here. And we definitely need to figure out, I'm going to pause this for a second. We need to figure out our pedestrian area, but we're going to need to do that for this whole area too. Okay, this is nice. This does want me, I do want to change up this road though. Yeah, this isn't going to be as busy. That's fine. That looks a little bit nicer there. Okay. So that's nice to have those apartment buildings in there. I feel like that it blends in well with the look and the aesthetic. So that's really nice. Okay. I mean, this is a nice little campus. Nice little campus we built here. Sure what I want to put out here yet. I'm going to clean this up since we're here. There we go. Okay, let's choose some trees. I feel like that's going to really help this area. So we need to pick a tree for this area. We used a lot of different trees. I almost think it's been a minute since we've used a fall color tree though. We used a lot of those in the beginning. So it's been a minute since we've done that. So that's an option. Like we haven't used one of these in a while. There's the red. There's the yellow. Yellow's kind of nice. I kind of like the orange though. It's nice because it kind of picks up the hues. It's nice because it has the orange and a little bit of the red too for the fall colors. And I think that would look really pretty in this neighborhood with the European suburbia. What do you guys think? Yeah, we haven't used one of these in a while. What do we think? What do we think? Joy knocks down trees so she can plant her own. Always, always. Oh, you like the bulldozer sound? Yes. Too funny, too funny. Okay, I'm glad you guys like the campus. Okay, we love Blue loves the trees. That's good. Thanks, Sean. I mean, it's how, like, it's my stress reliever. It's my escape from reality. The other thing we could do is these trees we could just use on this side. I did this off camera, adding these in. And then we could do a different tree on that side of the map. Let's see how this looks tucked into the European suburbia. They're kind of tall for the European suburbia. I wonder, do we have... There are these little trees there. Those are pretty cute. It's also my favorite tree, which I've used so much, but I really do like it. It's got the little red berries on it. Yeah, I do feel like these trees are a little tall. They're good around the campus though, so I think we'll leave them around the campus. I don't know. We could use these, well, that would kind of blend in nice with those other trees, and they're a better size. They're about fluffier, which I like. They kind of fit in a bit better with the European suburbia. Let's just see what this looks like if we do these. Oh, that's nice. That blends in really nice too. It brings a nice fall color in as well. And we haven't used these as like a main tree. So let's let the tall ones kind of like signify the campus area. And then we'll use these everywhere else. I really like these. They're good size. We might change up what type of trees we use in our town center, but we'll do this for now. So yeah, as you guys can tell off camera, I put in all the trees along the highway. And then I did that on the other side as well. Just because we didn't need to do all the planting trees on the stream. And I'll show you guys what else I did. Get all of these in. Yeah, I like these. Fall is coming. Okay, so the other thing I did, which I'm unsure why it's not working out well, is I made like a teeny tiny little neighborhood main street. Why are these not working? Oh, worker education. Well, that's going to be fixed now. So let's redo these. But yeah, so I tucked in a little like miniature main street with like some little restaurants and little things here. just to have a little something there tucked into the neighborhood, I thought was good. Increases the walkability of an area for sure. And the other thing I did off camera was put in this apartment complex, which obviously hasn't done well, and this little park here across from our shopping center. But let's go ahead and fix these. Yeah, this felt like a good place to bring in some apartment buildings there. Okay. Yeah, it depends on the angle. The color does change a little bit. Yeah, and how like far away you are and all of that. Of course, I think they look the best close up, but they're nice. They're nice. Why don't we actually use the university tall trees over here? I think that would actually look nice. Yeah, let's use the tall trees in this area. Around the, yeah, that looks nice with the taller apartment buildings. That's actually really nice there. Okay. Cool. This is coming together really, really nicely. Okay, so we need to put in, and I think we can just, we need to put in a pedestrian area. Oh, we already have a little pedestrian area over here. Is this going to be big enough for this area though? I guess we'll find out in time. And if we need to increase that, we will. Why is this? Why are you being weird? Oh. Stupid. Ay, ay, ay. It's like, why is this not working? Because you selected the wrong thing. Okay, I do have to be careful because we still need that to be a university area. So I do have to be very careful about that. Okay, there we go. Okay, alrighty. We need a first-person view. Yes, we do. Let's take a bus ride. Let's see. Let's see if we can catch one. Okay. We'll do this bus right here. It's coming in. So let's go here. And I'm gonna let Anna outside because I think that's what she's asking for. And I'll be back in a moment. And we'll take this bus ride together. It'll be fun. This is looking so pretty. These fall trees look really nice. Oh, thanks, Old Geezer. I'll fix that in a second. I got such a good chuckle this morning in the Discord when you were like, more parking. It's like, I know you were going to say that. Yeah, the European suburbia with these fall trees is so pretty. This is our transfer station. Hooks up to a bus that goes across the other side of town. And here's our little miniature main street tucked into our neighborhood, which I like. It's really nice to have that. Yeah, they teleports the you can teleport all that stuff. It's too funny. But that's why we can do like islands now, like the way they should be done. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. All right. Well, we've got some progress there. Okay. This whole area is, I'm just going to pause this. This whole area is lacking services. So, we've got a bit of our town square here. And I love that we have our pedestrian town square. I wonder if here, if we do this more as without the yeah, like that maybe, like just an open street. Oh, let me fix the pedestrian area. Oh, it did. It is. Oh, it's almost covering the train station. Got it, got it, got it. There we go. Okay, so all right. So I think we just make this like, this can be like a shopping restaurant type of stuff, but then we do need to think about city services as well, which I think can go around the outside of this as well. I'm just wondering how we want to exactly facilitate that. I mean, the thing we can do is this can just be the pedestrian road. Yeah, I am going to want to change, yeah, because the thing we could do, yeah, that might be the way to do it, actually. Maybe. Thinking about this. think what I'd like to do here is have the trees in the middle for this. Yeah, if we do it this way, I mean, this looks really strange right now, but the thing is that the post office and the bank don't work on pedestrian roads, so we have to be mindful of that. So I could see in the corner us having the post office and bank here in the corner, which would work well, I think. And what we could do as well, maybe we do this, maybe. Okay, interesting. We don't need that. We only need part of this to be a bus, though. We don't even need, we would just need, yeah, this outer edge could be the bus. Okay, yeah, okay, so just the outer edge is the bus lane, and then we've got this whole pedestrian square here, but then we do have roads available for the other buildings. Okay, I actually really like this. We can do something fun with this. Although, is this straight? This doesn't look straight. It doesn't look straight. Oh, it's because this is also not, that's also not straight. All right, well, let's fix that. There we go. There we go. And this side is a little bigger than this side, just slightly, but I'd rather, I'm more keen on this road lining up here. So I think that works out well. Okay, I like this. Yeah, we haven't added any of the city services yet, so that's what we've got to do in our town square area here. So yeah, we haven't added any of them. Yeah, we could definitely do some red trees. I mean, maybe we do that in our town square here. Let's have the red trees come into this area. There's also those smaller red trees, which look, these ones, kind of a more of a maroon. Those look pretty nice. And then there's also like these tiny little ones, which are pretty cute as well. What do you think, Bobble? Pick your red tree and we'll go with it for the town center. Which one you like? Tall, medium, or small? Let us know. And these are kind of 3 different shades of red as well. Pick which one you like. The old town square. We can do that. We can do that. Small red, smaller medium. They're all good. Small. Yeah, I think the small looks good too in this area. Okay, let's go with the small. It's a nice tone of red too. These other trees are a bit almost maroon. Hi Anna, what you doing? What you doing? Do you need something? Listen, you've already had a treat this morning. You had your breakfast. You did. You had all of that. You had all of that. Where's your toy at? Alright. Can you go lay down for a little bit? And then we can go on the WALK later. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Okay, all right, so we need to think about all the things here. So we're gonna need healthcare for sure. We're gonna need death care. We're gonna need all the things. So let's think about what we kind of want for style wise, but I guess that we can start with the bank because there's only one of those. So bank and then post office, we know we want those. That's a good place to start, having those on the corner there. I really like. And then we are going to need healthcare. I do like the look of this countryside healthcare clinic. I don't know if it fits in the pedestrian area here, but I do kind of like the look of it, and we've used this building before as, I mean, it looks like a, let's put it over here. It looks like a therapist's office, you know? Mental health is important. So maybe we let that be that, and then we grab, let's see, what does this one look like? And then what does the other one look like? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, let's do that one. Definitely like that one. I'm not gonna put it in the pedestrian area, like on the pedestrian road. Maybe we put it over here. Yeah, that's actually nice to have that close to the university there. I do think I am going to switch it up to the other side of the street though. Everyone is so happy that we have medical clinics now, which is great. Okay. I do like that. All right, so, ooh, actually, grab our path here. And again, let's use our little red trees. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, maybe on this one, this is where we use the other tree we've kind of been using. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Anna's pouting right now. I can hear her making her little noises. She's so funny. Okay. All right, so this is good. Post office, bank. Let's give this a little bit more room on the corner there. Medical clinic. Okay, so we need, and then our little mental health office, very important. Okay, so we need police and fire. I think we definitely go with this firehouse. I don't know if that's where that's gonna stay. In fact, I don't think it's gonna stay there at all. Do we want to put this here behind the bank maybe? Oh, not enough room. Okay, well that's all right. Maybe we'll put this on the corner here. Actually, that works out really nicely. Let's do that. And we have room for a path here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab our path. Let's bring this down. A bit more room there, and grab our little trees. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, so now we need our police station. We're definitely going to use this one. Maybe we put this on the corner there, maybe. Let's actually put this on the corner. Love a good kitty corner building. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. We definitely can do some things with that. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. I am saucy. Hi, Anna. You guys are too funny. No, not at all. Not at all. You guys are so funny. I do try to scroll back to see what I've missed in the chat. I do. Sometimes I don't catch everything. But yeah, I do try to catch it all. Exactly, Bobble. Take my horse. Now that song's in my head. Okay. I was gonna say this song is just really quiet. I was gonna say I need to fix my music, but it's there. It's just a very quiet song. Let's skip that one. I'm gonna okay. All right. We are making some good progress here. Okay, so we've got post office, bank, police and fire. We've got our mental health. We have our clinic, our medical clinic. We do need to think about death care. That's going to be really important. Let's feel like this area should have a cemetery. Where do we want to? Oh, actually in this corner would actually be really good. Let's put that back there. Yeah, that's a good little spot. Oh, I actually wonder if it'll fit here. It will. Barely. Barely. Barely, barely, barely. That's like a good corner to put it. Just move this out just slightly. Okay. Now it's a good place to put death care. Okay, and then we need to think about garbage. Actually, no, we don't. We've got all of that across the street. So that's perfect. That works out really well. Okay, what am I missing? We need schools. We need elementary and a high school for sure. And that's why I've kind of, you know, I did some of this stuff off camera, but I kind of thought maybe we could put a high school here. And maybe we do an elementary school over here. Something like that. So Anna chases the deer often. Like, she's really good about not leaving the yard, although sometimes her conception of the yard is like, also, it's not like a crazy long driveway, but it's like a longer driveway. And it's just because the cabin I'm in is set back from the road quite a bit. But sometimes her concept of our yard is extended from what my actual yard is. So, but she's pretty good. Like, if she's out in the front with me because I'm like taking out the garbage or doing something out there, she sees a deer, she'll run a little bit, but as soon as I call her, she comes right back. She has really good recall. So, she's not one to like take off chasing an animal and, you know, not like disappearing. So she's good like that. She's more afraid of, she's a fearful dog, unfortunately, which can make her reactive at times in certain situations. But yeah, she's more afraid of them than anything. But she will, you know, she likes to act tough for a second, and then she remembers she's not tough. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. Let's I'm hoping I left enough room. I really like that bigger high school, but I don't know if it's going to fit here or not. This one. Oh, it will. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to put this here for right now. And I do like the look of this little elementary school. In fact, ooh, maybe we actually, let's put the elementary school here in this little corner. Yeah, that works out really nice. Okay, now we can press play because we have all the services down. So that's good. Out here on the peninsula, people have said that they've seen a bear. But like, yeah, I mean, there are bears out here. You do hear coyotes from time to time. But basically the animal that's predominantly in this area that I live in is deer. Okay. I think this is looking good. We're definitely saving this area for a park. All right, let's go ahead and start to fill in some of these areas here. Let's see what else we kind of want and need in our town square area. Oh, you know, the other thing I want to think about before we do that is childcare and senior care, actually. We could put the childcare right next to the elementary school, which is actually helpful for parents. Yeah, I think I will. We'll leave that there for now. I think there's something cute we can do with these two buildings and tie in a little playground action. The other thing we could do... The other thing we could do is put them around this park so then you can go play in the park. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's what we do, actually. Little houses. Yeah. Can we fit the elementary school here? Yeah, we can. I just might need to also... Yeah, this little house is gonna have to go too. Sorry, little house. I'm sorry. Okay, the nice thing about this, and let's fix this road, bring it up to here. The nice thing about this is now what we can do is give this a little crosswalk right there in between the elementary school and the daycare, and then when we build our park here, then the kids can just walk across that one little crossing and then come into the park. I think that's going to be really good. Okay, cute, cute, cute. Hello, Valdam. Welcome on in. Yeah, she's really good about coming back when I call, thank goodness. My other dog I had who passed, well, I've had, Anna's my 4th dog in total. But the dog right before her, Pinto, he was not good. If he saw something, forget about it. He was gone. No recall, as much as I tried. I got him when he was older, so I didn't get him from a puppy like I did with Anna. So he was an older, not an older rescue, but I got him when he was a bit older and just kind of harder to train the dogs, but all good. He was such a good dog. Miss him very much. Okay, all right, now that we've got those in, okay, oh, I was thinking about the senior center. It's totally lost track of time. Okay, actually, perfect spot is we can put it over here. Yeah, and we can do something with that there, potentially. The other thought is, oh, what if we did this? Would it fit over here? Oh, it would. No, let's do it here. That way the seniors are right on the bus line and they'll have this nice little town square and all the services right here. Talk about walkability. That's fantastic. That's great. Okay, that's perfect. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Now we can think about, now that we've got those in. Oh, actually, we should think about the, I do like the idea of bringing the gymnasium in. We could bring that here. That is a thought. Ooh, we could tuck the gymnasium here. And honestly, that's nice because then it's kind of a part of the campus. I dig that. That's a nice little fit too. Okay. Sauna. That would be very nice to have. And then the yoga garden. How does that work? Do we like that on the pedestrian road there? Yeah, I do like it because there is the little door to the sauna, so you can see it like being a part of like the yoga area, and that's also really nice for the seniors that live right there. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so the thing, yeah, we will have to rethink our bus line, because I do want to do that, but okay. And then was there anything else that I wanted to, oh, the pool. It would be nice to have a community pool in the area. You know, that is gonna, ooh, let's actually tuck that in this corner right here. Or do we want to put this here? Maybe we want to put this here, right across from the gymnasium. Yeah, I like that. And we can do a lot of foliage to block the train here. But that's nice. Okay. All right, I think I have all of the pieces down that we need. Aside from parks, which is really important. Which we will fit in as well. But let's come back and focus where we were going to do before. It's like, wait, I want to put in all these other things first. Yeah, it is a perfect fit. Everything's coming together so nicely today. I'm so excited. Everything's just really coming together well. Okay, so this is a 3x4. So I think this would be a good spot for an apartment building here. Wait, isn't it the 3x3? Yeah, I do love this little colorful apartment building. That's so nice. Let's mark this historical. Let's give this a little room there. Actually, let's bring this back up to the edge there. And then what we can do, I think there's enough room, really, Anna, for a little parking back here. The apartment building. That back in and nice, nice, nice. Okay, that works out really well. Also for the front office here. Oh, there's little garage doors there. That's interesting. Okay, let's bring the parking on this side then. Okay. That is very cute. Very cute, very cute. Yes, exactly, Steve. I think about my parents a lot because they do a fair bit, you know, they're still able to drive and all that. But I always, whenever I'm designing stuff for seniors, I'm just, and for anyone, I'm always thinking about walkability. I think that's so important and just really helps your quality of life. I love where my parents live. Like they can, there's like, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, like 4 blocks is like a little corner that has like some little shops and there's a grocery store there. So it's really nice where they live. There's some good walkability there for them. And that was really important. I remember when I went house hunting with my mom when they were going to move closer down to where I live. And we were looking at some places and I was like, you know, you can change stuff about the house, but you can't change the location. and walkability is just really key. So I'm glad they went with thinking about that in mind. So it's just so important. Okay, this is kind of a cool looking apartment building that I feel like fits this area well. Yeah, it just kind of has a nice look to it. So let's bring this back. We'll put some little parking out front there. Let's move this down a smidge. And then we've got a nice little path here. And I do need to fix my music. Let's just use Surface Painter here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, make sure I mark this historical. Let me fix my music. There we go. Ah, thanks. I'm glad you guys are liking it. I'm glad you are liking it. Okay, let's put a nice little tree here. Lovely. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is, I like this apartment building. I think it's so nice. It's got these, the back porch area. I think it's very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of fencing here and give this complex its own backyard area. That would be very valuable to have. A little tree back there. Okay, all right, so now next to our post office, that's a nice looking building. Do you like this? It's a good vibe to it. Yeah, that's nice. Got a little other entrance over here. That's good. Okay, and then I think we grab these two. Yeah, that's nice. I wonder if they will work there. I think they will. It's a little bit far from the road though. Maybe we just do one. Just take that one out. Let's keep this one. Maybe we face this towards the street. Like so. And then what we can do Oh, it's not gonna like that. Too far from the street. Okay, well, whatever. This could I bet this will still work that far back. Yeah, that's not that far back. Okay, that's nice. Okay, this is starting to come together. Yeah, this I like this one because it has a little bench on the side. So we've kind of created a little bit of an alleyway here almost. It's very cute. Okay, and then I think what we can do here is just bring in another tree right there. Okay, making progress here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab our fence here like we did for the university. And then let's do our little trees. That looks nice. Okay, so should we do, yeah, that might be nice to do. Those are nice little apartment buildings there. I don't mind that at all. And you know what we could put here? We could put is it the 2x3 that's the bookstore? Yeah, the bookstore. Nice little fit. Okay. Yeah, I like these little apartments. Those are cute. Okay, so we've got that in the bookstore, which I think is good. Make sure I mark these historical. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, then we should probably does not like that, does it? No, it sure doesn't. It sure doesn't like that. That's fine. We'll leave that alone. Okay, let's go. You know what, let's do, let's grab Larry's little park here. And then just to have a nice little park in the area. Little mini park. Nice colorful trees here. That's nice to have. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, so we've got our gas station and our little corner shop there. Let's see. Let's see what we want to put here. Oh, you know what we are missing? Yeah, it's the laundromat. That would be really helpful to have, actually. Let's tuck this in here, like so. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then what we can do, do another little seating park here. So if you're waiting for your laundry, you can enjoy this. Little place to sit. Oops. To do the pavement on this side here. Like so. Yeah. That's nice. And then also the laundromat's very close to the university. That's really nice. Okay, and then I think we just use nice big trees. That's a little bit too big. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That. Very, very nice. Okay. Great. This little area is coming together so nicely. And I like that we fit in 2 apartment buildings as well. Or 3 actually. This other one here. So that's really nice. What is this monstrosity? I guess we didn't mark this historical. Oh, that is a very unattractive building. We did our the cafe there, yes. And we did have this tucked up like so. There we go. That was a very unattractive building. It's very, very, very unattractive. Okay. Oh, I like this so much. Okay. Let's fix our bus before we do anything else here. So, I think I want to have do I want to, I guess the loop works. It's just a lot of ground for one bus, but not really. I mean, we've done that a lot of places. So, okay, let's think about, I definitely want the bus to stop in front of the high school. That's going to be important. We've got it stopping in front of the university. I think it should go in front of the senior center. So that's good. And then, yeah, we don't need anything there. Now it would be good to stop in front of our childcare. So that's good. And then this is that little mini Main Street that I put there. Whoops, sorry. And then we're stopping here, which is good. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to walk to the bus wherever you are. So I think that's good. I think that's good. Let's see how this is going. Oh, we definitely need more vehicles. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's do 8. I think that will work out just fine. Yeah, that's going to be more than enough. We actually don't need 8, but we're going to continue to build out the area, so we will let that continue to build out. Wow, look at all, everyone's coming over to the buses. That's great. That is great. Okay. All right, so let's create our shopping area, our town square. So, oh, we don't need to have this on fast speed anymore. Okay, so there is the yeah, there's all of these buildings which look like a cute town square area. So we could do something like this. Let's fix our light. I actually like this, going with these buildings that are like all the smaller buildings. And this looks really nice on a corner there. It has a really good vibe. I think what we can do is something I did with the Skyline 6 is where I moved the buildings back and I put like seating out front with like tiles. If you guys remember that I did that, I think that would look really nice, and we can actually pull this out this way. Yeah, I think like give the street a bit more room there, I think would be good. Yeah, let's just try something and see how it looks. Let's mark this historical. So let's go into tiles. Got a whole bunch of different ones we can pick from. There's like something simple like this, which does look good. Oh, I wonder, and if we did use that one, now I'm thinking, yeah, that's the same tile. So if we used move it, I wish that kind of hid underneath the road. But we could, oh, this is what we could do. What if we did it like that? Would this work? Is it the right size that we could? Oh, we could put that on all the corners. That's what we're doing. That is what we are doing. I need to get this. That is not straight. Will it let me go over? No, but that's okay. We can just let it come to the grass. Like that. And then let's take these. Let's copy. And then what if we did that? What if we put this on all the corners? Oh, that would look so cool. And then what we could probably do is grab, oh, this is gonna take some time, but it'll be so worth it. It's gonna look so good. If we did, oh, it's not even gonna let us do, okay, but we could, if we did these like this, and then can we get away with, where's our little red tree? Stop it. Oh my gosh, right? How cute is that? And then you can do things like these cute little tables. You can put little tables out here. Like so, and then we can even grab look at this little food truck there, some little tables. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think if we did that kind of vibe on all this little corners? Okay, now I need to read the chat. See what you guys think. I'm thinking trees that she throws in concrete. We can do some planters. We'll do some nice planters. You synced with David instead of Joy. Okay, cool. So, yeah, like we can, because essentially what we can do is we just put this into all the corners, like so, right? We could do something different over there, but this would be really fun to do here. Like so. And then we can just, of course we'll need to figure these out with buildings, but yeah, if we did something like that, we good. And then yeah, we can do like that. Planters with trees along the side. Yeah, that's nice. And then everything feels very like planned. It doesn't matter, but kind of trying to match up these trees a little bit like that. Yeah, that looks really cool actually. I do enjoy that. And it's nice too, because then we'll see these plazas do attract people, so then we will see like people hanging out in the center area here, which I think is really nice. Yeah, I think that could look really good. And we can even do tiles down the side here if we wanted to make everything really blend in. Take a bit of time, but we could definitely do it. Okay, let's do the other side here. We're gonna need to move this. Let's just move this. Okay, so there's this kind, and then it's kind of nice too, but I kind of like all the single small buildings. Yeah, like here's a different combo one. I like that a lot. Let's fix our lighting here. And I mean, we can make our own as well by adding a lot of the 1x1s together, but which is always nice. Like so. Okay, and then we grab our tile. Oh yeah, I want to make sure I match the other side there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to copy. we go. Oh yeah, that's really fun. Okay, and then grab our little red tree. That was too fun. Too fun. Except this side. Looks like should be about the same. Oh, all right. Put you over here for a second. Something got messed up here. Hold on. I know. I need to redo these tiles. Something got messed up here. This is not, clean these up. We're gonna do them again. We are gonna do them again. Is this one coming? No, this one's coming just basically to the edge of the building, right? A little bit over. A little annoying, but it's worth the effort to get it looking right. There we go. Voila. Little perfectionism goes a long way. Okay, that's really cute. Yeah, how nice is this? That's really great. That feels good too. Okay, let me catch up in chat. Sorry, I got really sucked into tile work. Okay, think of concrete as soil, which will grow trees. True. True, true, true. Yeah, I mean, I have seen many trees that just kind of come out of the sidewalk too. That's very true. Yeah, I do like to do a planter, which is why I was doing these, is kind of like making them look a bit like a planter. The missing link. What size is my gaming monitor? I think it's in the description of my videos, I think. It's big. It's not crazy big. More parking. Listen, this area is for pedestrians. Oh, no, I didn't want to move the tile. I wanted to move the tree. No, okay. That's just not gonna do what it does. Yeah, if it's not in the description of the video, I'll look up afterwards for you. Like, I don't know. It's big. It's not crazy big, but it's a good size monitor. It's a good size monitor. Really, there's so many people that live around here. Don't start complaining on me. Yeah, I really like this vibe. Yeah, this is really fun. I like this idea. Okay, and I think we can even do something on the back of these buildings. I think what we can do is if we, yeah, we could even make it so that's an alleyway. If we did like that. And then like this is a little alleyway back there. I'm not super stoked on these ones though. I think what would look good here actually is that's a better looking one. That one's nice. Yeah, let's do those. That looks nice together. Let's just scooch that back just a smidge. That looks really good. And then what we can do is grab a little food truck there. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. And then I think what we do, yeah, let's just grab, instead of tables, let's just put some benches. Well, I don't know if we want to put benches there. I think, you know what, actually, that's what we need. That's the vibe we need. Little market. That's cute. Okay, and see that we've made the back side of these buildings look attractive. Yeah, I think that's really cute. And then you've got a little alleyway back there, which is nice. So let's do the same thing over here. Fix our lighting. okay with just doing the exact same thing. Oh, except I did these the wrong way. Should be this way so they sit right next to each other. Lovely. Very nice. That's what we want. Very cute. Okay, and now we need our trees. Let's do a view from up here so we can make them match as much as we can. That is nice. Very cute. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, this tree right here. Oh, there we go. Aha. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Did I make these historical? Yes, I did. Okay. Just double checking. Oh, this is so great. I love this look. How fun is this? Definitely like small town, main street, like little shops you'd walk around. Love that. Absolutely love that. That looks really cool. Really, really cool. Yeah, we can do something fun up here too. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm kind of obsessed with it. That looks really cool. Okay. That is Webb, Mississippi, right there on that little strip. Yeah, I mean, I've been to so many towns that, like, you know, in the old downtown area, they'll have like little shops like this and everything. It's very fun. Very fun. Okay, well, now that we know what we're doing, I mean, essentially, you know what we could do? I want the same thing on the other side. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to copy it. Eee! Okay, let's put that back. We are going to copy. And put that there. Ooh, actually, you know, let's not copy, because maybe... Let's not copy. Let's not copy. why don't we put together our own grouping of buildings? Okay, this is a corner one, which is great. Are there any other corner ones? That's a corner one that way. Okay, let's pause this for a second. So that's a corner one that way, and then that's a corner one that way. And then do love that one. They just did 4 buildings there, right? Yeah. It's kind of a nice one too. I like that. Okay, so then just moving this here. I feel like yeah, there's definitely more. Oh, that's right. This side is bigger than that side. I remember that now. Okay, so actually we can fit one more in here. That's right. I wonder. Ooh, here's an idea. There's this one. This also, oh, I do like this one though. I do like that one. Okay. Bear with me, everybody. Well, yeah, this has a nice storefront vibe like that. Okay, now pull these together. There we go. Oh, that's nice. I like that combo. Okay. And now let's make sure we mark these historical. Nice, nice, nice. So many aunts, not enough uncles. Oh, goodness. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I always like the likes. But it's just nice to know that you guys actually like what I'm building. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect, perfect for the town square. Okay, let's do our buildings on the other side here. Okay, let's do. Oh, I do wonder if there are any. That's kind of those ones. Okay, those are the ones we did before. Okay. All right. I want to stick with using our corner buildings. I think those are really. They just like look nice to have the corner building there. let's stick with those. Oh, let's fix our lighting so we can see what we're doing. Okay. And I do really like this one. That's kind of nice. Oh, how's the trees? What does that look like on the back? Kind of weird. Kind of weird on the pavement. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. This is going to be too modern of a vibe, so we go with that one. We haven't done that one yet. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, then let's move this here. And then grab all of this, center it and move it back. And then make sure we mark these historical. Yeah, that's really nice. Aw, thanks. I appreciate you guys too. Oh, ye old town square. We can fix that. I missed the ye. There we go. There we go. Building is Joy's therapy, Joy is ours. Oh my gosh, Steve. That's so sweet of you. Oh my gosh. That's too kind. You guys, no. No, don't do stuff like that, because then they might cry. That's so nice. Thank you, Shannon. Aw. I really, really appreciate you guys. That's so nice. I mean, you guys, I mean, this is my favorite part of my week. Every time. I love hanging out with all of you and building, and yeah. I think the key here is building and hanging out with all of you is my therapy. Okay, yeah, I like these selections here. Yes, Anna, hi. Do you need something? All right, I think she needs to go out. I'll be right back, guys. Let's see. Did I mark all these historical? Okay, good. I just want to make sure before I hit play. Leave you guys in this little spot. I'll be back in a moment. Yes, she most definitely does want to go for a WALK. I'd really like to see if she'll let me finish these putting down our plazas and tiles, so let's see. If she does come back to bug me again though, I might have to call it there. Okay, oh, we need these. Grab those. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. See if I can get this to be annoyingly overhead. We can probably do our tiles a little quicker. Okay. All right, let's grab our planters. These are a little bit, it's a little bit bigger street over here. Man, I want to be able to yes, I know. I just created a huge mess, but I'm gonna fix it. Okay. Okay, now we just need our trees. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. This one needs to come back a smidge. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's put a truck. Oh, is it not gonna let me? Just not like that. Okay, let's put food truck here. Let's do a few larger tables. Let's do something a little different than what we did on the other side there. Okay, I like that. Okay, and now we have backside here. So we have a bit more room here. So let's look and see. Okay, those are the ones we used before. There is, I don't mind that. The other thing we could do, we did this. do. I hate it. I kind of do. Okay, I don't like that. But I think we're on to something. Maybe we just do the 3 little market stands back here. Something's going on here. These sunk into the pavement. I think these would give a nice little different look. Be kind of cool. For some reason these are just sunken in there. Okay, I don't mind that. They're like different little types of shops. And then what we can do these historical. Yes, I did. Actually, I think that's nice. Just the 3 buildings back there. Because I do want to make sure that there is... Actually, can we put this way? Oh, we can. I do want to make sure there is room to maneuver from the back of these if needed. So that's kind of nice. Different little vibe there. Actually, I don't like it. This really fits more the vibe. This just doesn't belong in here. As much as I like these little buildings, I feel like we need to... Yeah, I feel like the little market vibe was better. It's kind of more the vibe. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. And then we can just do a single one. then again, we're kind of creating that, that there's like, this is the alley behind, you know? I do like that a lot better. It blends in more with the aesthetic. Sometimes doing something you've already done works really well. Okay, let's fix our lighting here on this side. And this one, there's even more room. I feel like we could do. Yeah. Do these. There's plenty of room to maneuver behind the alleyway there. That's nice. And again, go with our little markets. They just look super cute. Okay, now we need to do our trees. Ooh. I'm so happy with these streets. Oh my gosh. Too fun. Oh, I love seeing all the people walk around. That's great. That's so exciting. Love, love, love that. Yeah, that really feels good. I like that a lot. Yeah, having the big pedestrian area and moving back the buildings so there's like these nice wide areas in front of the buildings as well. I mean, like, this is great. I love that so much. This little guy needs to be fixed. Yeah, I really like these. And especially with having these little corner pieces. That's just excellent. I love that. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys like this as much as I do. I'm obsessed with this. I'm a little obsessed. Look how pretty this is. It really does feel like that little small town main street, you know? Love that. Bubble says, one of the universities in Manchester, UK had a food truck that just sold fruit. Yeah, we have those here too. We also have something that's pretty popular in California, but I've seen the other places too, is, what is going on here? Are we playing, why are these people just circling? And then that's so weird. Do you guys see that? They're disappearing into... That is so weird. That's happening over there too. What a weird City Skylines glitch. Yeah, but I've seen also trucks where they do all like the, you can buy like the big fruit cups with like all the chopped fruit and stuff. Oh, that's so cool, Bobble. Tacos are winning over. Tacos are the best. Oh, now I'm hungry. The apartments with the balconies look so cute. Yes, I agree. I agree. Totally small town American vibe. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Ye Old Town Square. Cozy outdoor dining. Absolutely zero portals for other dimensions guaranteed. Yeah, it's like how weird is this though? It's happening on all the plazas. People they stop and then they go in a circle. They're definitely going to another dimension. How weird is this? Oh my gosh. You guys have to let me know if you find anything about that on a Reddit thread or something. It's happening at all of them though. That's so weird. I'm so happy with what we got done. Okay, I think we should do a bus ride. Oh no. This building's unhappy for some reason. Well, I mean, we definitely need more homes, which we will put in. Oh, this turned out so great. Okay. Let's catch a bus ride. Speed this up. Could we get a bus? Oh, here's a bus coming down. Great. Wow, look at all the people waiting for the bus. We have to... We did put quite a good amount of buses, but we might have to... Might have to rethink that. All right, here we go. Oh, a nighttime bus? We can definitely do a nighttime bus. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so I have to... Time of day. Perfect. Okay. Oh. Why didn't it do that? That's weird. Oh, I need to enable. There we go. Now we should be good. Okay. Nighttime bus ride. There we go. As requested, we're riding around at night. I always forget to do night views. Thank you for reminding me, everyone. 'Cause I do like our town, city at night. It is very pretty. All these people should be in bed though. What are they doing walking around? Oh, too funny. We're out so late, yes. Oh. So a cakewalk is a fundraiser that they have that you donate money and then everyone walks in a circle, music plays, and then stops on the person who lands on the marked spot wins the cake. Oh, that's fun. Taking the bus home from the pub, Noma says. Yeah, it's nice to see the night view. It is. Oh, good call putting Larry's asset right here. It really lights up the bus stop area. That's really nice. I like that. Yes, going around that tree is definitely a cakewalk then. with a portal to another dimension. Yes, Steve. Yeah, I mean, it's not really proper. There should be like a bigger bus thing, but it is what it is. Oh, I see we have an abandoned building there I need to fix. The magic bus. Yeah, but I like you can even still get all of our fall colors. Our pedestrian town square at night. Looks pretty good. Everyone's doing night yoga. That's for all the sober people like me. Do non-drinking night activities. Yeah, it's nice to have like a small roundabout, or to do like have enough room to make like your own like little bus terminal situation going on, but we didn't do that. Coming into our transit hub. Very nice. How's our power holding up at night? Oof, it's rough. It's rough. The power's rough at night. But it is nice to see things in the evening. A little farm area. Of course, our little Christmas town looks so fun at night. Very fun. Very fun. Okay, all right, well, better put this back to normal, so that way we don't drain all of our power. You'll never leave. That's right. Okay. These little guys still not happy, but it's just because we need to give appropriate time for people to get educated. Okay. All right, so we made really good progress today. Streamed an hour longer than usual, which was fine because I wanted to get that done. So we'll have a new park on Wednesday. And then on Saturday, we're going to start our 2 weeks of streaming every day. So that's going to be really fun. And I think what I'm going to do is just stream with my morning coffee like I do with you guys on the weekends. I think that's like the best thing to do. I know it's like weekday and some of you might be at work and all of that, but I think morning time is going to be good. Now, I might do it, maybe I'll just do it a little bit later in the morning if that works for people better. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Like I said, I think I need to do a poll in Discord and just see when is good for everybody. But it'll just be fun to get a lot of progress done on Sidai River. So it'll be fun. All right, everybody. Well, we made great progress today. We got this whole university area sorted, and we got like our town square started. Still need to fill out a bit more, but yeah, I am really excited about what we got done today, how far we got, and excited to finish out this town next weekend. So if you built it, we will come. Thanks, Shannon. Appreciate you guys so much. All right, everybody. Well, hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I am excited for next weekend. And yeah, we're going to be spending a lot of time together. So this will be great. So appreciate all of you. Hope you have a joyful rest of your day. And I'll catch you next time. And Anna's here to say, Anna, you want to say bye too? You want to say something? Yeah? What is it? She's not very talkative. Unless she really, really wants something. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.